Mum and Dad had already had some fairly serious discussions with Nigel in regards to going into conflict zones. First we had heard was Afghanistan, which had been very heavily boo-hissed. So no one was aware that Nigel was going into Somalia. We were aware that he was in Kenya.
I received the very first phone call from a journalist she rang and asked me did I know anything about the kidnapping of Nigel Brennan in Somalia. And it's like, what? Are you joking?
We pulled up, the car was surrounded by I think 8 or 9 guys with AK-47s. We were then ripped out of the car, thrown on the ground, very quickly thrown back into our vehicle and then taken for about a 45-minute drive to a compound. There was the thought, I guess it ran through my head, that we're either going to be robbed, kidnapped or killed.
So my role very quickly in the piece, even when the Queensland Police arrived, was to become what's called the next of kin negotiator. So essentially I was there to take phone calls from the kidnappers and negotiate. And my aim was to achieve proof of life.
Hello?
Hello, Nick.
Hi, Nige. Man, is it good to hear you. Nige?
Hello, how you going?
It is so good to hear you. I want to tell you something, mate. Mum and Dad love you beyond measure, okay? I need for you to know that and believe that, okay, mate? We all love you.
I know that.
We were held in 11 different houses, constantly kept in a room. For 13 months was held basically in isolation from Amanda and from the 3 Somalians that were also taken with us. For 11 months we're kept in chains after an escape attempt.
Hello?
Nick?
Yes, Nige.
I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to tell you a few things, okay?
Okay.
Okay, the conditions they had us in had deteriorated dramatically. I'm locked and chained in a room 24 hours a day. My health is really bad. I'm passing blood. It hurts when I go to the toilet. I'm battling with dysentery and fever. I'm extremely weak and my mental health is not very good. I know you're doing everything you can to get me out of here.
Initially the price started at $1.5 million each, and with negotiation you offer some, they come down, you offer a bit more, they come down. It doesn't always work as easily as that, but that was the logistics behind it. Once we started with our kidnap and ransom expert that we put to task, he gave us a plan as to what sort of ballpark figure we would land on, and that's the price that he wanted to get them out at.
We have a number of the phone calls, and I guess listening to those at times sort of rips me straight back into that house. And I guess it sort of brings home the reality of what I put my family through.
Nige, we'll never give up. You know that, don't you?
I know. I love you all so much. I'm so sorry.
Nige, don't fret about that, okay? You're making me cry. Don't do that. Well, honestly, Nige, we'll continue talking with these.
I love them. I know you're doing everything you can. Please try and talk with Adam. Try and talk and negotiate with him. Something like, I don't know how much longer I can last here. I'm so sorry. I love you all. I miss you all so much.
Okay, I'll tell her that. Tell her that.